Hi friends, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you that might be new here, hi, welcome. My name is Megan and today we are thrifting together. I currently have my Meta Ray-Ban glasses on and I am searching the newly put out shorts section of the thrift store. I love the color of these cool shorts, so I'm going to add them to my cart. Moving on to the dress section, I spotted this gorgeous pinstriped Jonathan Simkai dress. Hello, add to cart. I also found this really interesting denim bathing suit that I'm very excited to share with you. Moving on to the athletic section, and I came across this cycling jersey that I absolutely will pick up, and I love the high visibility color of it. Another shirt right next to it, we love that. This is a backcountry long sleeve sun protection top. I did spot this Lululemon tank top, but I did leave it behind. Lululemon just doesn't do particularly well for me, especially when it's older tank styles like that. I will, however, take this tank top. Just trying to take all of the hangers off before it's my turn at the cash wrap, just to make everything a little bit easier at checkout. Yes, that is indeed new with tags, Eileen Fisher. Heck yes. So I ended up spending $105 in that first location, and we're going to pack up the truck and head off to the second location, which I'm very excited about because it is a new to me thrift store. I have never been to this location before. It's about an hour-ish away from my house in the opposite direction of where I ever go, so I've never been there, and I'm very excited to see what we can find. Can't leave the juvie here. Okay, driving into the middle of the desert is what it looks like. Actually headed to the mountains. And just about 30 minutes later, we've made it much closer to the mountains and we are almost there. In case you're wondering, I absolutely did stop at that food truck on the way out and got a soft pretzel. Ew, it's so beautiful. I'm so excited. And I started in the men's section because that's just what I came across first, and that was a good choice because I found quite a few pairs of men's shorts really quickly. Moving on to the pants section, I found this gorgeous pair of wool etro dress pants. Really nice pair of men's classic dress pants. And moving on to the women's section, I spotted this really nice cropped woolly St. John tank top, which I quickly added to my cart. I found these mother jeans as well that I was doing a little happy dance inside that they weren't a skinny fit, and I was praying they were going to fit me. Then I found this Porto dress, add to cart, and here we are checking out. I scurried through that thrift store as fast as I could. And yes, I did indeed keep these two linen camp shirts by Keents for myself. Hi friends. Okay, so we made it to the haul portion of the video. I'm sure I did some voicing over clips in the beginning. Oh my goodness, this shirt does not like this microphone. To let you know what was going on for this thrift haul, in case I didn't make it abundantly clear, I went to 2 thrift stores. The first location I think it was 105. The second location I spent 170, and even numbers because I rounded my change up. That's how it happened to be an even number. The second location was a brand new to me location. I've just never been there because it is about an hour or so away from my house. I'm sure I've already told you all this. Anyway, all of that to say, I found some fantastic things, spent quite a bit of money, and I want to show you them so I can get them listed and make some money. Before we get into the haul, though, I do want to share I did receive my Tiffany bean necklace yesterday. It came on Sunday, which I was so surprised but so excited about. And had I gone to Tiffany in person, like at the mall, and looked at this necklace, 1,000%, my bangs are like annoying me. 1,000%, I would have purchased this as soon as I saw it. I did not realize it was so dainty, and I really love it, and I plan on wearing it every day, and I think it was worth absolutely every single penny. So thank you to everyone who gave their 2 cents about that I should purchase it. Almost everyone that made a comment about it was like, you need to buy that, you need to buy that. And I'm very, very glad I did. Let me get really close so you can kind of see. It's so small and I really love it. So get to remember my little bean every single day to wear this necklace. Okay, that's enough of that. Little bean. Anyway, onto the haul. This is what I found at the thrift store. I know you can't really see, but I had to hang up most of the non-pants items up here, like on the closet door, because it was just so squished on the rolling rack here, and it would have been hard to like shimmy things in and out nicely to show you them. So all that to say, most of these things I left the thrift store tag on for you. I just steamed them, but some of them I had to pop into the wash. So there's a handful of them at the very end that don't have store tags on them, or I popped the store tag because I wanted to list them. So there's like, what, 6 items or so at the end that don't have store tags anymore, but they are from this thrift haul. Without further ado, I guess we'll start up here with the non-pants things. The first thing I got was this. This is a ultra lightweight, packable Gorp Core. I believe this is men's because I think it's a size small, if I recall. Yeah, size small, Merrill hooded jacket. I don't know if this is technically for like running or anything like that. It gives very much so that ultra lightweight, running type of vibes, but this is a great thing for like hiking and stuff because it is packable, ultra lightweight. Like I said, there is the Merrill logo. If I didn't show you, I do believe the side zips up, so it gives you a little bit of like, let me show you, breathing room on your side. There you go. Yeah, kind of like splits the hem there. And here is the tag up here, Merrill. I'm not super familiar with Merrill clothing, so I'm excited to see how this does. I have a hunch it will do pretty well. I don't think it's going to be like millions of dollars, maybe in the $30-ish range, but I only paid $4.99 for it, so that's not a bad deal at all. Also, I don't think anything I found was on sale. I think I paid the full asking price at the thrift store for everything, aside from the fact that I had a $5 coupon. less $5 at each store, if that makes any sense. Anyway, Merrill men's jacket. Next, this is so cute. And I think this is going to do really well on the Depop for the coquette soft girl aesthetic girlies. This is an intimacy. Intimacy. I don't know how to say that. I'm not even going to try. There is the tag. This is a fairly expensive intimates brand. I want to say they only make intimates. I don't think they make like actual clothing, but this was $3.99, and at first I wasn't going to buy it because I didn't see that it had this little size tag here, but it does have a size that I can read. It's a US size 32, and it's this really cute like camisole style bra top with a built-in bra here, and the body of it is sheer. I don't know if you can really tell, but that fabric is like, there we go, you can see it, laser cut, and I really love how dainty and delicate this is. So for $3.99, I took a chance on this. Again, I don't think this is going to go for like millions of dollars. Right around that 35-ish dollar price range perhaps, and I think this will do well on Depop. Next, this I took a chance on, and I bought it based on style and because it was fairly cheap for being a dress. I was very pleased that almost everything I purchased, maybe everything, was a fantastic price. I will say there are, I think, 5 things from this trip that I have already put back into the truck that I'm going to be taking back today, actually in real time. They just had stains or flaws or broken zippers that I didn't notice while I was in the store, because at one point it was almost like, not overwhelming, maybe overwhelming, but in a good way, because I was finding so much great stuff. I was trying to go as fast as I could and look at as much as I had the stamina to, basically, and I just missed some flaws. So a handful of things are going back to the store, but thankfully I am able to return any of these items to any of these thrift stores. So any of the 3 locations I can return any of the items to, and I think it's like 10 or 14 days. So going to do that today and see what I can find at the location that's closer to me. Anyway, this is a Toka dress. It was $5.99. I'm not familiar with this brand. The tag kind of looks fancy to me, but I really just love this like bright, happy, that's why I want to get this haul up as soon as I can. Bright, happy spring dress. This is the perfect like Easter dress. Hello, are you kidding me? It's like a midi length, right? Oh no, it's just below your knee length. It's got this really fun like like yellow and cream. Is it cream? Maybe it's white. Yellow and white stripe with these pink floral embroideries all over it, and the bottom has like a really nice collection of flowers at there. The hemline, there is the tag Toka. It's a size 2, and this, like I said, was $5.99. I don't know how much I'm going to list this for yet. I bought this based on style, so we'll see how that does. Next, this is nice, and I'm surprised this wasn't marked up because this thrift store loves to mark up the outdoorsy brands, in particular Patagonia. This is a Patagonia, is it a Capeline? Yeah, Capeline, mid-weight. Oh, and it's a men's extra large. Nice. This was $5.99. It's a quarter zip, and it's this like grid, and I say that because that on the inside it's the grid. This is what Melanzana uses as well. I think this like grid pattern. So I'm always sure to mention that the interior is a grid whenever I find anything like this, be that Nike, be that Arc'teryx, North Face, any brand. I always put that the interior is a grid. Short sleeve base layer by Patagonia. I think this will sell very quickly. Capeline base layers from Patagonia are an easy sell in my closet, and not regardless of condition, but in most conditions, with stains, with holes, snags, they still do pretty well, and this one is in fantastic condition. I don't think there's anything wrong with this, and it's a really nice two-tone colorway. Oh, maybe a small snag right there, just a little imperfection to the fabric, but other than that, it's in really great shape. It does have a Patagonia logo down here. $5.99. Next, this is a new to me brand, and I'm so excited to get this listed too. Great spring summer piece. I'm not even going to attempt to say the brand name. There we go. There is the tag. Like I said, this is a new to me brand. It was $7.99 at the store, and this is just a gorgeous like workwear dress. It is a midi length, and it has this gorgeous like, I don't know, ribbon. What is that? What is that called? Oh, that ribbon has a name. And it begins with a G, and it's escaping me. Oh, you'll have to let me know in the comments below. But it has a gorgeous little trim to the pockets here. And this dress has pockets, so we love that. What size are we? I don't know. Like I said, this is a new to me brand, but when I Googled it, it came up on Ukes. It's a size 44, and it was made in Italy. What is it made of? Probably cotton. Cotton polymade and elastic. It's a size 44 if I didn't say that. So we'll see how this does. The back is mostly black. New to me brand. $7.99 for that. Then, yes, I was so excited to find this. This is a Porto San Francisco dress. This is a size 0. It was $5.99. It's got this very interesting, like lagging look, almost kind of vibes collar. I know you can't really see, but there's like a piece of metal in this collar, so you can like bend it however you want. You could make the collar like stand up. Hold on. Kind of like that. Or you could have it lay down and be kind of like round. So that's interesting. You can like change the vibe of this full zip athletic athleisure dress, mini dress. What size? Not size. Yeah, I would say it's a shorter dress. It's above your knee. It's like calf length. It's in really great shape. It's this gorgeous like purple color, and let me show you the tag. It was $5.99. There's the brand. Porto San Francisco is the brand. It's a size 0. This brand does very well for me, so I'm very excited to have found this. I would assume this will go for at least $60. At least. And it was $5.99. Next, this is so cute. So cute. This is a brand new with tags. It was $3.99 at the thrift store. Trina Turk Saha top. It was originally $258. And like I said, I paid $3.99 for it. It's a size medium. And look at that. Oh my gosh. That's the first time I actually looked at it on camera. Obsessed. Love this. This is such a fun, like, vacation, beach, maybe even like club top. It is, like I said, Trina Turk. Woo! New with tags. And let me show you a little bit better. There we go. Trina Turk. Oh, is that upside down? Yes, there we go. It's a size medium, if I didn't say that already. Love these colors. Absolutely love them. And I really like the little like ruffle too. The body of this is smocked, so it could fit, I would say, a good range of sizes, even though it technically is a size medium. And if I didn't say $3.99 for that, not bad at all. Trina Turk is a brand that is hit or miss, but it can do very well. And obviously it has a very high retail value. So I'm very excited to see how this does. Let me just fix this strap. Hello. Okay. Why are we? Oh, we're twisted because we have a button. You can take the strap off. Oh, I guess you can make it crisscross in the back. Okay. So you can adjust the back of the straps to, I guess, make them a crisscross situation. This is so cute and I love these colors. Okay. Next. Oh, this is so cute. And I love these colors too. And I would have loved this in like the 90s. Absolutely obsessed. Very tiny little micro floral pattern. Look at that. I love, love, love. Let me get closer so you can see. Obsessed. And this is a Buyer 2 California dress. I think the size was removed. Yeah, it looks like the size has been removed. But this was $3.99, so I could not leave that there. Little slip tank mini dress with this cute little ruffle at the bottom. Hello. I think this will do really well on Depop. If I was guessing, speaking of Depop, I have 2 Depop calls upcoming. I think one this week and one next week. So I will definitely be reporting back with what I learn in those calls when they happen. Next is something. Oh, I was gonna say I ripped the tag off of this, but no, I didn't rip the tag off of this one yet. This is a backcountry, size small, athletic, kind of like not bathing suit. Maybe leans toward like Lululemon over a bathing suit. Outdoor top. I don't know if this is a sun protection. I think it would have said that. No, I don't think it's sun protection. Oh, but the style name is right here, so hopefully that will help me to find this exact shirt. Backcountry does very well for me. Another quick in and out flip in my closet. Obviously, this was $3.99. This is size small. There is the Backcountry logo. I think this will do really well, and I really like this fun, like, abstract pattern. I think this is women's as well. Like I said, that style number on the inside will probably help me find the exact shirt. Okay, this is fun, and I gotta find the bottom over here. So this was a 2-piece set, and I'm not actually certain if when it's a 2-piece set at this thrift store, they just charge you the same amount for each piece, or if they only charge you once for the set. But each one of these is marked $3.99. Oh no, okay, yeah. I just answered my own question. Haha. So it looks like they're only able to scan one of these tags, and this whole entire set was $3.99. This was in the dresses, which was kind of odd because this is not a dress at all. This is a bathing suit, even though it very much so looks like denim. This is the Daniela bodysuit, I believe. And the retail on this was $385, and this is the matching skirt. I don't know the name of the skirt off the top of my head, but it matches this denim line. Let me put the skirt away because this is just a really cute little tennis skirt that matches the bottom here. Let me scoot that on over. Okay, and I'll show you the brand. Watskin, Watskin is the brand. And this tag is what gave me pause to look this up because this doesn't feel like anything like super fancy. It just feels like a bathing suit. And if I'm being honest, it doesn't feel like a $385 bathing suit. But then again, how do you really make a bathing suit feel like luxury? I don't know. But I'm so glad I looked this up because, like I said, $385 for this. This doesn't have the hang tag anymore, but when I was steaming it, I found it does have the hygienic liner. So this is a brand new bathing suit, and I would assume this skirt is also brand new as well. I paid $1.50 per piece, and I have very high hopes for this bathing suit. New to me brand though, but this bodysuit is sold out on their website. So hopefully that gives me the in to have the bathing suit that some girly pop is looking for. Some denim girly pop. It literally looks like denim. Unless you touch it, you can't tell it's not denim. Which is so crazy. Anyway. Oh, I think I told you how much that was. Okay, next. Oh, this was exciting. This is exciting. And I think this was in a clip when we were thrifting together. This is a seersucker striped Jonathan Simkai, like sleeveless dress shirt, faux wrap dress, maxi dress, right? Midi dress situation. Absolutely beautiful, so preppy, so coastal, so clean girl. Oh my goodness, I'm obsessed. And this was $4.99, which is a steal of a deal. I think I need to remove the tag so you can see the actual Jonathan Simkai tag. And don't be like me and just rip the tag off like that. Please cut it because that's a good way to damage things unintentionally. Jonathan Simkai, size medium, absolutely gorgeous, like poplin button front shirt dress with this nice little faux wrap. I think this is so cute. This is something that I would have absolutely loved when I was a corporate girly. I definitely would have kept this for myself. Jonathan Simkai. I think it was, yeah, $4.99. Next, more Patagonia. Yes, another Capeline base layer. This is a Capeline 2 lightweight base layer, men's size large, and this is like a citron green color. This one has a few small spots, snags, stains, etc., etc. $4.99 though, I wasn't afraid to pick it up. I still think even in the condition that it's in, just being used and loved and worn, someone will buy this base layer for around $30 or so. It's a men's size large, and there is the Patagonia tag. I really like this like citron green color. Next, oh my gosh, I think this is in a clip as well. And normally I wouldn't get excited about this brand anymore, but I love the style of this. I feel like the style and the fabric of this would have sold on its own, but adding the brand might actually help this piece. This is a St. John Sport vintage little cropped wool. I think it's mostly wool, let me tell you. 72% wool, 28% rayon. Little cropped knit shirt, very nautical, very preppy, very quiet luxury. It's got these buttons here on the shoulders, little added cute detail. Like I said, this was St. John Sport. It looks like, unfortunately, it's new without the tags. I wish it had the tag there still, but I don't see anybody like wearing this, because this would send me into orbit if I had this shirt on and this was like dangling and touching my neck. Oh my goodness. So I don't think anybody has worn this. I do think it's new without the tags. It's really soft for being wool too. It's not that like itchy, scratchy wool. And I really like this kind of like, I don't know, chevron-ish pattern at the bottom. If I didn't say already, this was $3.99 and it's a size small. St. John Sport. Next, I think this was in a clip as well. I purchased this because one, it was so inexpensive, and two, I've had really great luck with this brand. Every time I have found this brand, it has sold pretty quickly for me. I've never sat on it, so I'm interested to see how a top will do. Everything else I found from this brand has been a short or a pant. This is Shredly is the brand. I want to say this is a women's like mountain biking brand, if I'm not mistaken. It's a size small and it's just this basic little tank top. I think this is a mesh. Yeah, the back right here is a mesh, but it was $1.99, so I think I'll easily be able to make some money on this, even if it's a $20, $25 sale. Still, that's a great flip. It's a size small, if I didn't say that already. Shredly. Next, this has no brand, but I bought it based on the style and because it's fit. Look how cool that is. I'm not even close and you can't even see the pattern yet. And look how cool that is with the movement and the light. So I think, well, I know it's a vintage shirt. I don't know how old. If I was guessing, perhaps 60s. I'm not exactly sure. It has a metal falcon zipper with metal teeth, so maybe it's older than 60s. I believe it's silk and it is fully embroidered with this gorgeous like almost like floral, or maybe you could say star patterned seed. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Even with like a pair of jeans, this would be so cool. I love that it's like cropped ish fit as well. It would land probably right about where my shirt lands. Speaking of, this is one of the shirts I was telling you about in my last haul that I kept for myself. This is a Jamie and the Jones silk, washable silk shirt. And I absolutely love it. It is so comfortable. It is, besides the fact that my mic keeps like pulling it all kinds of crazy. I love the fit. I love how it's kind of like a bat wing sort of, and then the sleeves like suck in. I don't know how to explain that, but that's what's kind of going on there. And because it's silk, it's so lightweight and it's washable silk, so I don't feel scared to wear it and put it in the washing machine. I do hang everything to dry though. We don't even have a dryer, so we hang everything to dry. Anyway, let me fix my necklace. Back to the shirt. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Look at that. It's almost like it's got lights on it. It's so, so pretty. Yes. So I purchased this without it having a brand, right? It has no brand. Yeah, no brand. It just says size 34 right here. This was $7.99, so it was one of the more expensive shirts, which was kind of surprising to me. I think it's just because it's so fancy that they priced it up like that. And another thing that sold me on it was the bottom hem. Hello. Look at that. Look how fun that is. So we'll see how this vintage shirt does. Like I said, I paid $7.99 for it, and the entire thing is beaded. And I would assume it's hand beaded, but I don't know for sure because it doesn't say anything except size 34. So we'll see how that does. Okay. I guess let me shut the closet a little bit. There we go. Now we'll move into the rolling rack. And the first thing we have over here, oh, I think this was the first clip of the video, and I did not know until I arrived home that these are new with tags. These are from Saks Fifth Avenue. I believe they were on clearance. It looks like they're originally 400 and I can't make out what the second number is, but 400 and some odd dollars, marked down to 282. I paid $5.99 for them. I definitely think the thrift store did not see this, just like I didn't see it when I picked them up off the rack. I didn't see that they were new, but these are Marni? I think that's how you say it. Yeah, I think that's how you say it. Made in Italy shorts. They're like a Bermuda short. They're black and clearly they are new with tags. So I'm very, very excited to get these posted. I don't have much experience with this brand. I want to say I can only remember finding this brand one other time that wasn't like a diffusion line, like a Target collab or anything like that. That wasn't a collab with anyone else, just a main line. And they were like really ugly jelly heels, like kind of like the Melissa jelly fabric for a shoe, but they were heels and they were like a really ugly color as well. And I don't remember if I actually was able to sell them or if I sold them to the Real, which I think is probably what happened back before you only made a buffalo nickel for selling things on the Real years ago. Anyway, there's the brand. One more time. I'm very excited to get these posted. Very like golf core. I wonder what kind of core that is besides like preppy. There's definitely some sort of golfer core, I'm sure. But that's what these give. And they're a size 44. So I wonder if that's men's. They were in the women's section, but they kind of look like men's shorts to me. Huh. I wonder if they make men's and if this is a men's pair of shorts. To be determined. But $5.99, not a bad deal at all. Next. Oh, I tried these on because I wanted them to fit me so bad, but I guess I just have a weird shaped body. Really what it is I like to wear low slung pants and cropped shirts because I have a short body and long legs. So I feel like any other proportion kind of looks like weird on me. I don't like wearing high-waisted jeans. I feel like they just like I look like a sausage stuffed into them. Anyway, I tried these on. They don't fit me quite how I would like them to, but I'm very excited still because I get to list them, and I think this pair will do very well. They're not skinny, and they're, I think, a new-ish line. This is a pair of mother jeans. Let me tell you what the heck they are. I went on and on about them. There is the signature M on the pocket there, and let me actually tell you what they are. I've never seen this before. The Lil Mother. I've never seen that on a tag, so I'm not sure what that means. But they are the Little Mid-Rise Rambler Zip Ankle. Zip Ankle? Girl, these are not zip ankle. How are they zip ankle, please? And there's no way somebody altered these and removed the zipper. Oh, geez, Louise. So we'll have to look into that, I guess. But they're a size 29. There's the mother tag. Maybe they just got mismarked because I truly don't understand how someone would have removed. No, and that doesn't look like aftermarket stitching. I think these just got tag. Yeah, these are almost, they're just slightly cropped on me. There's no way. So that's a mystery, I guess. But I think these were around, oh, I have a clip of them. So maybe you could see in the clip how much these were. I don't remember, but I did wash these and try these on. So that's why there's no tag on these. Mother jeans. Next, what is this? REI Co-op men's extra large athletic shorts. These are kind of like giving Lululemon vibes, also giving like running vibes. They were $4.99. I don't expect these to go for a ton of money, but I do think these will be a quick in and out flip in my closet. And these look like a fairly new style of short as well. So $4.99 was not bad. Next, what is this? Oh, this is a Patagonia. I can't see it. Capilene base layer pants. They are Capilene 3 mid-weight. They are a size medium, and I don't know if they're men's or women's. Maybe they're unisex, but they are in really great shape. No holes, no pulls, no snags, no nothing. Again, just like these shirts, I do think these will do very well. Patagonia, there is the brand. $3.99, fantastic deal for these. Then, oh, to be determined on these. I should have looked these up before I did the haul because I'm not sure if this is something that I should have purchased or if the brand kind of just got me. And like I said, I was like overwhelmed and trying to go fast and make choices in the moment. And I purchased this pair of Allbirds shorts. Allbirds shoes used to do well and now they're like everywhere and nobody wants them. So I'm not sure if this was a good buy or not in this moment, but they're in really fantastic condition. I can't imagine I couldn't make some money on them being that they were only $3.99. Even if I made like, $25 or so. They're size extra small. So to be determined on these Allbirds shorts. Next, another pair of shorts. These are a pair of Icebreaker merino wool women's size 29 Bermuda shorts. There is the tag. Really great condition. Maybe they're not a Bermuda. Maybe they are. They're a little bit longer than a regular short. They have like this cargo pocket here on the side, and these are in fantastic shape. Icebreaker is a great brand, and I don't think I've ever found a pair of shorts, so I'm very excited to see how these do. $3.99, a fantastic deal for these. Definitely think I'll be able to make some money on that. Then, hello, let go. Oh, this was in the clip as well. Couldn't believe this. This is a new with tags. Eileen Fisher, size large, gourd. What does that say? KL gourd skirt. I don't know what that means exactly, but hopefully that will help me to find this exact skirt. It was $278 retail. Hello. And it was $5.99 at the thrift store. Really nice, kind of like almost tennis circle skirt with this drawstring waist closure. Very cute silk skirt by Eileen Fisher. Then we have a pair of Patagonia shorts. Again, not $1 million, but a good in and out flip for my closet. These are a men's medium, I believe. Yes, men's size medium, Patagonia shorts. They have a little Patagonia logo right there, and these were $4.99. Not terrible at all. Patagonia. Next, very excited about these. These are like a bike short by Smartwool. They were only $3.99, which is very surprising because this thrift store likes to price up Smartwool as well. They are a women's size medium, and there is the tag Smartwool. Very excited to get these listed. If I didn't say, $3.99, not a bad deal. Then, oh, these are a pair of Trail Smith shorts. These are like a little mesh like gym short. I think this right here is their logo, Trail Smith. And then let me show you the tag. These are a men's. Ooh. Oh, these are a men's size medium and they were $3.99. If I can recall, I do believe this is a brand like kind of like a Revolve brand, kind of like a fashiony athleisure brand, Trail Smith. Then a pair of Levi's. These are a pair of vintage 501 made in USA ultra light wash Levi's jeans. They do have some flaws that I was aware of when I purchased them. Here they are missing, unfortunately, the back leather patch. Someone removed that, and this little belt loop over here is completely gone. So those are two dings against these jeans. What else is going on with them? They have a few stains overall to the front and right here at the like where the denim would just crease at the crotch. It's very thin and I would almost call that a hole, so that's something I'm going to have to note as well. But I do think I will still be able to sell these jeans for a minimum of $50. Let me tell you how much. I mean, how much? What size they are. They are a size 33-30, made in USA, and they were made in the 501 factory. Oh, that's interesting. They're 501s. They are made in the 501 factory, so I will have to look up and see which factory that was. And that will give me a little bit more of an exact date for these jeans, aside just from just saying made in USA. I don't know if I said already, they were $7.99, and these do have the original button fly. $7.99. Levi's, we'll see how these do. I really actually like that these are so light wash. So we'll see how that does. Levi's. Next. Oh, these were surprising. Pair of Patagonia rain pants. These are in really fantastic shape, and the one thing you really want to look for with something like this from Patagonia is that this interior liner is not peeling and flaking. $5.99, fantastic price for these, and they do have the nice big Patagonia logo right there. Pair of like rain overpants. Then, oh, another Patagonia thing. This very much so surprised me. I thought this was going to be a Coach belt, perhaps, because that kind of is what it looks like. But this is a vintage Patagonia belt. I don't think I've ever seen a belt like this by Patagonia. I didn't look this up either, so I'm very, very excited to see how it does. It is made in USA, so it's an older Patagonia piece. Hopefully that's the style number right there, and I can just look that up. Solid brass buckles, and it is a size 38? It looks really small to be a size 38. But I'll obviously just measure it. This was $2.97, so not bad at all. Put that over here. Then next, some cool shorts. I actually have two pairs of these, so I will show you them side by side because they are very different. I picked these up for the color. I don't know why. When I got home, I was like, Megan, why did you buy pink shorts? But I don't know, maybe there's a hiking Gorpcore girly that likes pink shorts, and these are in fantastic condition. That's, I think, the giant reason why I picked them up. They're in such great shape. It looks like somebody wore these like twice. These were only $3.99 at the regular store, and they are size 6. I believe these are a size 6 as well. Very different though. These are a shorter style, and they are kind of like a hybrid athletic fabric, and they're much shorter inseam than the other pair. These, oh no, these are a size 8. Okay, for $3.99 as well, right? They're both $3.99. Yeah, $3.99, not bad at all. Another good in and out basic from my closet. Then these are fun Veronica Beard jeans. I think these have the exact style name, so let me tell you that. They are the Alaya Chino High Rise in Army Green. They are by Veronica Beard, a really nice pair of chino pants. I love this little V detail here and all the seams. And if I didn't show you already, here is the Veronica Beard tag. These were $5.99, and there's nothing wrong with these. Very excited to get those listed as well. Then I think these were in a clip. I don't think I did a very good job of showing you the brand though. These are a pair of Etro men's, I believe, dress pants. They were in the men's section. They're a size 42 and they are almost full wool. Whoa, there's the Etro tag. I think they're unlined. Yes, unlined. And I think if I can recall, I saw a spot or two. Yes, a very small spot right there while I was steaming them. So I am going to take a cotton pad and some micellar water and try to get that off of there before I list them. Otherwise, these are in fantastic condition. And these were only $5.99. So not bad at all for a really nice pair of, these are lightweight too. Lightweight, like summer weight wool, I guess, dress pants. Then, oh, this is a brand that does very well for me. Stio is the brand. Where is it? Yes, Stio. Pair of men's athletic shorts. These are in pretty great shape too. I think they're, yeah, they're size 38. There is the brand right there. Stio men's 38. Kind of like athletic shorts. And these were only $4.99. I don't think these will last very long in my closet at all. Next, another pair of men's shorts. These are a pair of cool shorts. I believe these are the like the amphibian short or something like that. I think these are a cross between board shorts and athletic shorts. They very much so have that like water repellent fabric feel. They're a size large. There's the cool tag. And these were $5.99. So perhaps a bit pricey. If these weren't the combination hybrid short, I don't know if I would have purchased them for $5.99, but I think because they are the hybrid short, they will do a little bit better than the regular pair of cool shorts. Next, these are REI, right? REI Co-op, size small. I believe these are women's, even though they were in the men's section. They just look much smaller than a men's size small to me, but the style number will definitely help me with that. Really great shape, nice like caramel tan colorway. $4.99 for this pair, and let me show you the REI Co-op tag. Ooh. Hello, there we go. REI Co-op, size small. And one more with the REI Co-op. These are a men's extra large though. Right there. Really nice like abstract print on this like chocolate brown. Again, these feel like a combination short, like a swimming trunk and an athletic short in one. These were only $4.99 and these are in fantastic condition. Then what are we? Patagonia. These are another pair of men's shorts. I found so many men's shorts at the second location. It's crazy because the locations that I've been to before, it's like the men's sections are so sparse compared to the women's and the kids section, but not at this location. The men's section was packed just like the rest of the store, which was very exciting. These were only $5.99. I think these are a men's 2X. Yes. Patagonia men's 2X shorts. Really great shape. Just a great pair of closet basic summer shorts. Again, these kind of feel like a hybrid type of short, and Patagonia is great about their styles, and I'll be able to find that exact style number when I look these up. Another surprising thing about this store, they were not marking up Lululemon, at least from the Lululemon I was able to find in the store. I think this is the only Lululemon item I purchased, but I did see a few other Lululemon things like tank tops or what have you, and I passed on them. But these are so nice. This is a pair of men's Lululemon swim trunks, and I was going to say I don't know the size, but here's the pocket. They're a size 34. They were $3.99, and these are in fantastic shape. I love the colorway on these too. Oh, I was going to say, and there's the logo. Right there is the Lululemon logo. I don't know the style name of these off the top of my head, but I'm guessing Google Image will help me with that since these are such a unique pattern. $3.99, not bad at all. Then I found these. I'm very excited about these, and I do believe I listed these already. These had to be popped through the wash, so that's why they have no hang tag. I want to say they were probably under $7.99. Another Stio item, except this is a pair of women's pants. Here is the logo right there. And I think these are a size medium, if I do recall. Yes, they're a size medium, and there is the logo there. 100 times out of 100, if it is affordable, I will definitely pick up this brand. It performs so well for me, and I have yet to sit on an item from this brand. So very excited to get these listed and see how they do. Next, something else I found at the second location. I did pop these through the wash, and unfortunately, this did not come out. I don't know if, yeah. It kind of looks like some self-tanner right along that waistband there, but these are a pair of on-running men's shorts. They're like a bike short lined over, what are they, 2-in-1, I think that's what they call them, running shorts, and they're in really great shape aside from those few stains there. It does have a few small spots on the booty area as well, but other than that, they are in really great shape. Here is the interior tag on running, men's size small. And again, I think these were $3 or $4.99, right around there. Next, ooh, this is so nice. This is a silk blend mage. I'm not exactly. Ooh, hello. Can we focus? There we go. There's the tag. Size 36, like romper. I think this is a silk sleeve, and the bottom here is a thicker material. It has a really nice kind of like lattice work all the way down the side and across the middle here to kind of give like, you know, some shape to your waist. I do believe the retail on this was several $100s, so we'll see how this does. If I was guessing, maybe $80. And again, I pulled the tag off of this because I listed it already. I think I paid $8.99 or under for this, and it was in the dress section. Also in the dress section, this, and at first I was like, oh, it's Spanx. I don't know if this will do that well. No, comps for this dress are fantastic. I do believe this was $9.99, and I ripped the tag off because I already listed it. This is a new tag Spanx faux leather dress. This is the fitted dress 2 in Luxe Black. It's a size medium, and it's new with tags, like I said. It's a faux leather full zip midi dress, and I think I posted this for $100, $99, right around there. So we'll see how that does. I might be holding on to this though until winter time because this just screams very fall winter to me, and we just started spring, what, 3 days ago? So we'll see. Spanx. Next. This is so nice. And maybe I'll have to pop the model photo that I generated for it on the screen because me holding it here is not doing this any justice. This is a really beautiful vintage, I would say 90s. What brand is it? ICE? ICE New York dress. It's a size 12, and it's got this gorgeous, like, I don't know if you can see, rosette detail all over it. I will pop the model photo on the screen because me holding it, like I said, just doesn't do it any justice, but really beautiful details throughout the whole dress. Gorgeous little asymmetrical maxi dress, and I think this will do really well. Okay, and last but not least, because we already saw this skirt, this is a Rappa cycling jersey. I already popped the tag off of this and listed it because I washed it. There are a few stains on it that I thought would come out that I did see while I was at the store. They look like makeup stains, so they are kind of like set in there. There's the brand Rappa size small. This is the women's long sleeve pro cycling jersey, something to that effect. This is a very expensive cycling brand, and it seems to have a pretty good following. So I do like to pick it up when I see it if it's in good enough shape. And I don't think the small spots on this are that big of a deal at all. I want to say, again, this was $5 or $7.99 or under Rappa. And with that, we are done with this thrift haul, friends. That was a long one. How long has it been? Oh my goodness. We've been recording for 51 minutes. So, with all of that, let me let you go. You'll have to let me know in the comments below which item I thrifted is your favorite. And I will definitely be taking you guys back to this thrift store sometime in the near future. I am already itching to go back, but I know I got to give it some time for them to restock this store because I bought a lot of things. Yeah. Anyway, I will let you go now. If you took the time to watch this video and you spent your social media currency with me today, I so appreciate you. And if you wouldn't mind just hitting like on your way out, that would be awesome. I'll see you next time, friends. Bye.